Right, welcome back. Viper Strike, how you doing, mate? I only just got started a few minutes ago. I fed the dogs and did the laundry, so thank you very much for the raid, mate. That's very, very kind of you, mate. I really wasn't expecting to stream this early, but I thought, I've got my chores out of the way, so I thought let's start it. So I had some audio problems. Hopefully, check. Hopefully you can hear me and you can also hear the game audio. If somebody wants to let me know that you can, that'd be very kind of you. But I think we're good to go, actually. I think we're good to go. Dangerous Brian, hello, my friend. Viper Strike, I saw you there raiding. Ali, I think you're there as well. I think you're there. I know you're there because I spoke to you. Because you said the wheels on the bus go round and round. So very, very kind of you. And this is awesome. Like I say, I only just kick-started the stream a few minutes ago. I really was not planning on this. So excellent. And Kozaki Flyer is in the house. How you doing, my friend? Well, you know what? Let me just show everybody what I'm doing at the moment. So bear with me now. Let me hit escape. I shouldn't do this because I know I'm going to break something. And Scorpio49 is back as well. Hi Seamus, I'm just in, saw you're on stream, so I'll ride along with you while the dinner is cooking. You know what, that's what I love about streaming, is like people multitask. I do that with Murphy. He might be on in the background and I'm under the desk running cables and things, Right, so hopefully I'm not going to break anything. So let me just show you what I'm doing. So after yesterday, I got a taste for the long distance journeys. So today we're doing Berlin to Lithuania. And it gives me 18,500 euros. And I still have no idea what a euro is in regards to the pound or the dollar. But that's what I get anyway. And yeah, we're transporting nitrogen. So hopefully I don't have the same problem that I had yesterday. And yesterday, I actually put a clip in the Discord. I tried to cut around a police cordon. And yeah, I got stuck. And then I jackknifed the truck. And then I had to backtrack. But I made it. And I got my 17,000 euros. I only got a €100 fine for driving the wrong way on a non-off-ramp, rather. Right, anyway, let's get going. Hey, the audio is still working. Cool. Right, so that's the plan. And let's have a quick look at the truck. There we go. This is what we dropped. No, that's the wrong window. I need to label these buttons up actually, but there we go. This is what we're driving. Yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Depends on how much power we actually have. And one thing I always do is turn the lights on, because I always forget to turn the lights on later on, and I get a fine for not actually having the lights on. Scorpio 49 says about 1.15 euro to the pound. Yeah, so roughly 1 to 1, I guess. It's a close estimate. How much were the repairs on the truck? Yeah, I didn't actually tell the owner of the truck about the damage, mate. I just actually took my cash and ran. So, and Kozaki Flyer says, nice cab over. Very cool. Right. Anyway, let's jump back in the cab. And I need to remember I have a clutch. I have a clutch because I've got a manual gear shift here. Right, well, let's get going, guys and girls. Handbrake off, lights on. In fact, let me check the lights again. 1, 2... Oh, there we go, there's the lights. I think that's it. Right, we're good to go. How are we for fuel? And we're good for fuel. What's it say? Parking brake. Right, let's get going then. This keyboard is annoying me, says Scorpio 49. Night Zep, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, this is, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, I really was not planning on streaming. I was on the Llama stream, and there was also on Viper stream there watching. And I had to do some chores, and I thought, you know what, I fancy getting some more mileage in Euro Truck Simulator. Because at the moment I'm still very much enthusiast level, as they call it in the game. So I need to start getting my cash. Yeah, I'm turning right. Goblin Zeus, hello buddy, how you doing? Good evening, finished flying. Began since at 1700 hours. Ah, nice. Alright, I think we're good. And you know what, I actually do have Track IR connected, but I still haven't got around to using it yet, but I can see probably in the next stream I will have Track IR in there. IKEA, look at that. And yeah, if you were on yesterday's stream, you'll realise I get very, very excited over scenery and lighting. And cars and bikes and everything all thrown in together here. But yeah, look at that. Look at that, IKEA. See, I'm already excited just looking at the scenery. So Viper Strike says, hey Alison Johnson, Pittsburgh was lovely. Yeah, that was a good stream there, Viper. I enjoyed watching that, my friend. But yeah, you can tell you're in Berlin. There's that very, very typical Berlin scenery there ahead of you. Or, not scenery, what do you call it? Landmark. Landmark, that's what I'm looking for. So, my trick today is to not get carried away before I actually finish the route. I've made that comment many, many times, and I start getting, hey, look at this, strutting around like a chicken, or a peacock, not chicken, and I end up ripping out parts of the scenery with my truck. So I don't want to do that today. I want to actually finish it in one piece and actually earn some cash with no damage to anything. This is awesome. Seriously, guys and girls, it's very, very kind of you all to stop by and keep me company here. Got a bit of a froggy throat here. So Goblin Zeus says he made a truck mission this morning between Dijon and Nice with a wheel. Oh, works very well. Yeah, I saw that, mate. I saw you'd got that in the Discord there. And at the moment you're probably going to see duplication of alerts because I've got Stream Elements and Stream Labs. I forgot to turn one of them off, so I'll apologise for that now if you see double the work. What else we got? Kazaki Flyer running around and live. Speed this weekend is the first driving I've done since 2012. Yeah, I tell you, it's too many. Oops, green. Green means go, Seamus. But yeah, so far all the lampposts, all the road signs. I did rip out one road sign yesterday. That's allowed. Indicate, James, indicate. Excellent. Good to see you just chilling out there, Ali. I keep forgetting the huge time difference between the UK and where I am. There's like 6 hours difference here. Oh, DLCs. Got you, Night Zip. Let's see, it's quite difficult to read the chat when you're driving a truck. There's no autopilot on here, so... If I'd have read it more carefully, I probably would have realised. The Dangerous Brian says, did I read somewhere there is a multiplayer in Truck Sim? Yes, there is. It's early access for the multiplayer, and again, I'm not 100% sure what it is, but some of the DLC, and I don't know if it's scenery or the vehicles, but you actually have to have, again, it's either all the same scenery or all the same vehicles. I'm not sure which. Otherwise the multiplayer doesn't work. But yeah, it's out there, mate, and it's actually built in now instead of a third-party add-on. But I don't know if it's open to the public just yet, mate, you know. But yeah, you are correct. There's been lots of things going on the land-based simulators lately. The tram simulator's got a new Vienna hub. That the DLC came out for that the other day. So Goblin Zeus says he uses cruise control but on some roads only. You know what's strange about the cruise control, Goblin, is that even in my car I don't like it because then both of my feet are flat on the ground. And I don't know, I feel like I've lost control a wee bit. You have to excuse me, I've got a bit of a froggy throat here. Trying not to cough down the microphone. Ben McClure is now following. Thank you very much, mate. Very good to see you, my friend. Very, very nice to see some familiar names here. Lots of familiar names here, actually. Brandenburg. Yep, we've been through here a few times. So I appreciate the follow there, mate. Hope the day is treating you well. Alright, here we go. But yeah, last night, listen, I put a clip up and the lighting from the ambulances and the police cars, just outstanding, absolutely outstanding. It's and I promised not to compare Sims. So you know I'm going to compare Sims. But yeah, Fernbus and the bus could take a leaf out of Euro Truck Simulator, I tell you, for the lighting. Totally amazing. Goblin just says, I think driving needs attention even in a sim. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Scorpio49 is up at 6:30 this morning. Wanted to add 2 extra fans to the PC. Everything worked out okay. We'll add my old monitor tomorrow. Nice, mate. It looks like a lot of us have been... hang on, let me change into... What gear am I in? 4 low. Let's change up a bit. I was looking at the speedometer and not the rev counter. I was wondering why I wasn't getting any quicker. There we go. Right, I think I've caught up with chat, guys and girls. If I missed something, please feel free to re-add it. Always like to respond when I can, guys. Ben, correct me if I'm wrong, you're the gentleman that has the cat with one eye, don't you, I think? We were actually talking about cats in Murphy's Discord earlier on today, and I just remembered about that. So Night Zep said it was funny seeing my hometown in ETC, lots of familiar landmarks, but thrown together haphazardly. Yeah, you know, the thing about the truck sim is I think this is a 1:10 ratio. Driving instructor in the house. Indicate, mirror, seatbelt on. Don't panic. Kendra's in the house. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm indicating, but they won't let me through here. Sorry, Ben. That's a good reason not to have them. Right, what have we got? Kazaki Flower says, brother-in-law says ATS is very accurate. He's a truck driver. Yeah, and to what I was saying a few minutes ago is that even although the landmarks are thrown together, it really is, it's a... You know, it's a 1:10 scale, so I guess they do miss an awful lot of the roads. So I'll tell you what, Kendra, let me show you. Let me just pull up the map. And this will give me a chance to make sure I've caught up on everything. Right, here we go. We're actually on our way to Lithuania. So we just left Berlin. Now, where is Frankfurt on here? Where is Frankfurt on here? Dresden. There we go, Frankfurt. Yeah, opposite direction, my friend. But yeah, we're doing Berlin, off to Lithuania. It's a fair old trek, you know, 12 hours trip time. So it'll probably be about an hour and a half. An hour and a half real time. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying the longer journeys. Making a lot more cash that way. So yeah, mirror signal maneuver. Absolutely. Night Zep, the atmosphere is still there. Yeah, you know, 100%, mate. And I've said this before, but I cannot believe that I left the truck simulator for many, many, many years without going back into it again. And it's like, I now realise what I've been missing. And Kendra knows that Autobahn, I bet you do. So today, guys and girls, I'm actually streaming at 30 frames a second. I was getting a lot of errors in OBS, but the kernel yesterday said it was looking okay, so hopefully it looks okay. If you see any problems with the graphics, let me know. But I think 30 frames, you know, this isn't anything fast paced. You know, I'm driving at 30 miles an hour, you know, so I think we should be good, actually. Dangerous Brian said, as did I, and I'm going to get back to it. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Ibuprofen just subscribed. Thank you very much, my friend. Ah, that's awesome. See, that's why I'm sounding like I've got a sore throat. I'm trying to talk through smiling all the time. That is wonderful. And as I said earlier, I'm getting duplicate alerts. That's only because I forgot to turn one of them off. I'm actually moving across the Stream Elements. And what I wanted to do is make sure that the alerts were actually working, which they seem to be doing. Look at that, is that a girl on a bike? How cool is that? Man, how cool is that? Love it. I need to find a new phrase other than how cool is that as well. Right, let's pay the man. Pay the man here. Let's get our customs paid. Okay. So Viper Strike says, had a great stream outside of the autopilot issues. Yeah, I heard about that, mate. It was, right. This happened to me yesterday. This happened to me yesterday. There we go. Ah, so I paid my money, just wasn't close enough to the gate. Let's try a lower gear as well. There we go. Too low. Schmidt. Oh, der Schmidt. I tell you, the atmosphere in this, you can't ram it, Seamus. There's a misquote. You can't ram it, Seamus. Nah, it's funny. Let's see, I think I've caught up with everybody's chat there, so I just need to get to grips with the driving. Goblin says, I only drive a car, but this sim feels real. Yeah, you know what? I actually feel like I could go out and drive a truck now. When I first started in the truck simulator, well, in fact, I started back on the bus, I always felt the vehicles were huge. But it's just like anything else. You get to understand where the sides are and use your mirrors. And this has really made me a lot more relaxed driving. I think I could drive in real life. You know, but I'm enjoying it. And the night lighting, and for you guys that follow me on these streams, you probably heard me say this 100 times, the night lighting is just totally outstanding. And now I've actually got enough experience to do the longer journeys. I'm enjoying it even more, actually, because rather than doing the shorter start-stop, and at first that's what I was doing. I was adding all my experience into things like valuable goods, fragile goods, dangerous goods, but then I realised that probably what I need to be doing is putting my experience into long distance, and so yesterday that's what I started doing, so I'll probably max that out, I think. Check on the fuel, we're good to go. 11 hours to go. So I think this journey is actually longer than the one I did yesterday. I wonder if I can make it 5 high. There we go. Nice. Yeah, the only problem is that I'm not listening to the engine noise. I mean, it was telling me, James, change up a gear, and I'm just completely ignoring it. The graphics are really good. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Dangerous Brian. Oh! Yeah, speed. Speeding offence. €360. Nice. The Goblin says, I wonder if a car simulator exists. You know, I don't know. I don't trust this guy. I don't know, mate. Alrighty. So Kendra says, what's a bit crazy is the mile per hour on the display. Yeah. Yep. I find it easier to just leave it on miles per hour, to be honest. I was actually learning what the differences were the other day. I know that 80 kilometers is 50 mile an hour, 70 kilometers is 43 miles an hour, 50 kilometers is 37 miles an hour, and 40 kilometers is 31 miles an hour, I think. I've had plenty of time to study it. Either way, I was speeding, so... Oh, work zone. Slow down. Oh, them buzzards again. So there we go, 70 kilometers, 43 miles an hour, and I'm speeding. One thing about driving through Europe is huge amounts of customs. But you know, it just makes you realise how small the planet is. You know, you've got country after country after country. Which I'm thoroughly enjoying, really. It's travel is an eye-opener, shall we say. And Kozaki Flyers, 88 kilometres equals 55 miles an hour. Aha. That's one I didn't know, actually. For every 10 it's 16. So that's probably about right. Close enough, you know what I mean? Alright. More motorbikes flying through. Sweet. Yeah, you know what, Brian? He's talking about the cruise control. And yeah, I take your point with that, actually. But I don't know, even when I drive for real, I don't know, I just never got to like it, you know. But yeah, your point taken, mate, actually. So Kazaki Flyer says we had to learn the hard way. Yeah. Goblin Zeus says, I spent 2 years in Florida, USA. I had drive rental cars, an interesting experience. Yeah. Yeah, everything in America, well, most things in America are all automatic anyway, most vehicles. Up there's Schmidt coaches again. Yeah, you know what, again, it's like anything dangerous, Brian. He says it's scary, first off. Yeah, it's like a lot of things, I just need to maybe try it, perhaps. But I don't know, I just don't like the fact that when you're on cruise control, your feet are off the pedals, and then you have to re-find the pedals again. I don't know, just... not for me, I think, you know. Ah, you know what we haven't done so far? We haven't done my favourite view. Let's do that now. There we go. I really like this view. Alrighty. Oh, and I'm speeding again. Ah, I've lost my gear. Which gear? 2 high? No, 3 high. There we go. What have we got? Lot going in the chat, guys. Thank you. Always love to see you guys and girls chatting away there. So let's stop here, let's pay me money, and let's see if we can catch up with what everybody's talking about. Goblins, yes, in Europe drive only manual cars, no automatic. Yeah, I'm the same actually. Whenever pedal, yeah, I know that, Brian. He says whenever you touch the pedal it disengages it. I know. But again, I just feel strange with both feet on the ground. You know, it just doesn't seem right, you know. Nice view, must try this without crashing, says Goblin. Yeah, I love it. I don't know, it gives you a feeling of speed, even although we were only doing 35 miles an hour there. Kazaki Flyer says, I landed on 3 on a tree column shift. Nice, yep. Don't know what gear I'm in. What am I in? 3 high, change up, 4 high. I'm going to ruin it. There we go, 3 high again. Yeah, at the moment what I've got is Thrustmaster gear shift with an SKRS, so I've got 12 gears manual. And I enjoy it, but sometimes forget which button to press. As you probably saw there. Whoa, don't go from 31st. Oh dear. Oh, cow wagon. Come on, get up this hill, get up this hill. Let's try 3 low. There we go. No. I'm losing momentum here, aren't I? Yeah, too many buttons, mate. 3 low, 3 high. Come on. I think I'm probably over-revving it. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Oh, grind those gears. Is he indicating, or is that his... No, it's a beacon he's got in the back. Okay. Thought he was indicating to change lanes there. But yeah, thanks everybody for stopping by. Like I said, this is a very impromptu stream, like most of my streams are. They're very random. And I was watching The Winged Llama, then I was on Viper Strike stream, and I just thought, you know, got everything out the way, let's do a stream myself. So here we are, and thank you. I really appreciate everybody stopping by to say hello. So the Night Zip said it drives them nuts if you can't keep a steady speed. Yeah. Oh yeah. But that's the thing about this, there's no feeling of forward movement, so when I'm going too slow you don't feel yourself slowing down, you know. So Kendra says, have to say good night, early start tomorrow. Well, you have a wonderful day, Kendra, and as always it's a pleasure to have you in the chat, and I'll catch you next time. So, right, let's get back to... No, what have we got coming up? What do we have coming up here? Just... not a lot. So Alison Johnson said you started just after I finished on CDL's quiz show. Ah, okay. How's that going, Ali? I can't say I've ever watched CDL's quiz show. Oh, helicopter. And the last time I saw a helicopter, that meant there was a road accident out there. Nice one. So, Dangerous Brian says that she nailed it. General knowledge in me, we never got on. Totally useless at it. So Alison said it's a new format. So my team, the Earharts, won our first match. Awesome, well done. Absolutely well done. Ben McClure said, same here for me. Meet my friends on the bike. Alright, got you, mate. Alright, Ben, you take care of a friend, and we'll catch you again later. And he's accelerating. There we go. Probably couldn't hear me too well. Birds, yeah. Oh, and that is that helicopter right in front of us? I think it is. Yeah, when I looked up yesterday, I think they were buzzards. They look a bit flat until you get close up to them. Yeah, buzzards, aren't they, I think. But yeah, I'm just wondering about that helicopter actually, and I'm speeding again. I don't know if you can see it just to the top right of the bridge. Speeding. Thank you, Scorpio. Yep. It's good to have more than my eyes on everything at the moment. I'm too busy having a squirrel moment, you know. It's like Look at that, look at this, look at the helicopter, look at the speed, listen to that. Do you hear the noise? Talking to the chap. But look at it. I mean, just look at the atmosphere now. It's like starting to get sunset. I can I can role play. Nina, Nina, Nina. Yep. On a car crash site, there's always vultures above. Yeah. Oh, I could do multi things badly. Yeah, Scorpio 49. It was quite funny whenever I used to host a meeting, I always used to tell people off for multitasking because what I used to say is that if you guys are multitasking, you're not listening to me and I'm not going to repeat myself. So I always think that multitasking is one of those, you're not really listening to anything. So basically I'm bad at it. Alison Johnson. You are a star. Alison Johnson just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Wow. You are an absolute star there. Thank you very much, Ali. How big are the potholes here, says Kazaki. You know, I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any potholes, and I just realised I haven't looked at the GPS for a while. Absolutely, Viper Strike. Alison is awesome. This is beautiful. This is wonderful. My voice is getting higher all the time here. It's This is brilliant. Right, I know I'm speeding again. Okay. Still good for fuel. More customs, here we go. Legend, that's it. Ali's a legend. No maybes about it. This is wonderful. 25 mile an hour. Slow down, Seamus. Change gear as well, actually. There we go. 3 high. There we go. Oh, and I stopped way too early. Well, thank you, Ali. That is indeed very, very... I'm on 4 high trying to start. I told you I forget which button does which. Here we go. And I need to get a drink in a second or two, actually. So, in fact, let's do that now. Oh, dear. In fact, let's get through customs because I don't want the gate to shut on me. But yeah, as I said, sitting in this basement, sorry, driving this truck, the air conditioning is very, very dry down here. Nice cup of tea would be good, actually. So let me just have a quick swig of this Diet Coke. Yeah, I don't have a Bork Panda to actually bring my tea, Ali, so I should have made it before I came down. But again, look at this. Look at the way that the sky colour is changing. Really love it. Really love it. So I'll tell you what, let's have a quick look at the map and see where we are. And again, if I missed something in the chat, I apologise. But in fact, let me just see. So, Alison, as I said, thank you for the gift. You gave a gift to Stormwalker, Botty P, Fedemkura, Rad Pallet Randy, and Warhamster. So, excellent. Hit ya for sips like we do, Murph. Oh dear. You know, that is one command that I haven't added. Yeah, I'm not so sure I would do very well, actually, but yeah, maybe sips of Diet Coke, I think, but anyway, I digress, actually. So here we are, here's the map. So you can see we've done about, what have we done? What have we done? Oh, Lublin, that's where I went yesterday. So we went Berlin to Lublin, and now we're doing Berlin to Vilnius in Lithuania. So this is really the longest journey I've ever done. And we're probably down, what's that? I was going to say a third. It's probably, yeah, just less than half. So got a long way to go, actually. But yeah, that is a dangerous one, Ali. Yeah, mind you, I'm not as immune to Murphy. He just seems to gulp it down. And I guess you get immune to it after a while. Right, let's get going. But yeah, so that's where we are, guys and girls. So, but look at the dash already. Look at the colours coming through, the night lighting coming through. I don't know. I just. So bear with me a moment. I'm going to actually press another button. So if I panic, don't worry about it. I like that one as well, actually. I'm just taking a couple of pictures here, guys. So what you drink is your choice. It doesn't have to be booze. Now, where's the fun in that, Kozaki Flyer, eh? But it's a good point, actually. I could just say it's a gin and tonic without the gin, perhaps. Yeah, ouch my head, says Night Zep. Nearing 100 followers. Who, me? Is that what you're saying, Ali? Really? I really... Wow. Good grief. What? I had no idea. Wow. Oh, okay, okay. I thought you meant I was at like 99. Getting there, absolutely, yep. But look at the lighting on, look at it. Awesome. And you know what's funny, Ali, is that I'd never actually ever planned on streaming in my life. I think I tried it about 6 months ago and I thought, yeah, that was okay. And then I started making some videos, but videos are extremely time consuming. And yeah, Ali, I still remember watching your first streams and you're doing extremely well now. You've got a great following and everything, so hats off to you there, you know. Right, let's get through this work zone. But look at this. Look how dark it's got. Just incredible. Right, nothing on my left, we're good to go. Maybe a change of gear, there we go. And excuse me coughing, guys, it's I try not to cough too much, but again it's just this dry atmosphere down here. Now, you know what, Kozaki says we're braver than me streaming stuff. You know the way I look at it, it's almost like being a radio DJ. You hit play, you never know if anyone's going to be on the end of it, and Carol Falk said, just pretend you're talking to somebody over a cup of coffee. And now, as soon as I hit play, I don't even look at the count, I just go, well, hello everybody, and welcome to the Seamus chat show, or whatever it is, you know, it sounds like Murphy there, but and I just keep talking until somebody actually says hello. You know. And here's Scott, veteran 965. How you doing? Yeah, Scott was here yesterday when I made a real mess of my cutting around the police cordon. But he was also there cheering me on right to the bitter end when I made my 17,000 euros. Yeah, we're on our way to Lithuania today, Scott. From Berlin, so this is even longer than yesterday's drive. But yeah, Kozaki, to your point, it's almost like stage fright. You hit the go live button and you're sitting there and you just have to, you know, practice beforehand. It's like I do that when we're on stage in my rock band. You know, it just becomes second nature, like, you know, what am I going to do at certain parts of the show, and it's like this now. I just start talking, and if somebody puts something in the chat, then I try to respond to it. Otherwise I'll go, look at that, look at this, did you see that, did you see that? And you know, you practice beforehand, and it's called rehearsals, I guess. Goblin Zeus, what have we said here, my friend? Dijon, Nice, France truck trip I made this morning was 7 hours in sim time. I think it was something like 20 or 30 minutes real time. It was 5 hours in the morning in the sim. The rain was present. It was awesome. Absolutely, yeah. So how are you liking the wheel goblin anyway compared to the Xbox controller? It's a huge difference, isn't it? And even a simple wheel makes a huge difference. And I need to change gear. See, I'm not listening to the engine again. Not listening to the engine. Got to do this. There we go. I really do love these views. I do need to label them up though, of course. Yeah, absolutely, mate. It really is like real driving. I hope it doesn't get too noisy, guys, when I'm outside the truck there. Yeah, it's this one here. I don't want you guys have to take your headphones off or whatever because it's got so loud. But yeah, I don't seem to be having any of the error messages. Oh, change gear, Seamus. I don't seem to be having the error messages I was getting on OBS when I was streaming at 60 frames. I don't think I've got the system to actually cope with it. It said it was a network congestion. But I've got 100 megabyte upload. So I'm not so sure, you know. But anyway, but 30 frames is what I'm streaming at the moment and it seems to be doing fine. So alrighty, let's change lanes. Hey, thanks Alison, she said it sounds good sound wise. Yeah, I mean it sounds fairly balanced. I've tried to do that with all the sims that I stream actually. Just trying to make them the same audio level. That in itself takes a lot of time. So let's put it on main beam. Warsaw discovered. Nice. You know what? Yeah, it could quite possibly be on Twitch's end actually. I never thought of that, to be honest. Never thought of that, Ali. Night Zip. Oop. Oh, it's Night Zip. I just flew the Wacko for more than 1 hour, so my ears are hardened. Some of those aircraft will do it, won't they? Goblins use. I use the wheel in a F1 game. Much better to remain on trajectory and using pedals. Huge difference, yeah. Comfort. I'm really struggling to keep the speed up here. I'm only doing 35 miles an hour actually at the moment. But that's okay, we're going up a hill. Hello, Erlansky. Hello, mate, how you doing? Oh, another IKEA. IKEAs get everywhere. They're almost as bad as McDonald's, aren't they? Every country you go to, there's going to be an IKEA and a McDonald's. Oh, and look at that. What's round the corner? McDonald's. Would you look at that? Absolutely. IKEA McDonald's. There we go. So, Erlansky, we're actually on our way to Lithuania at the moment. From Berlin. The longest drive I've ever done in Euro Truck Simulator, actually. So it's quite interesting. So I've done about half of the distance and it's taken about 50 minutes real time, so probably in about another 40 or 50 minutes we'll have this done actually. Alright, I gotta put it on main beam, sorry dude. Right, Scorpio 49's up for dinner, said be back later. Oh, you take care my friend and I'll catch you again in a wee bit. I'm sure I'll still be here making the wheels on the truck go round and round. Goblin's Use says, however, I try on a how my try on a rally game was very difficult. You need a lot of actions with the wheel and pedals to remain on track. Yeah. Yes. I mean, that rally is... I mean, to be able to read the ground, you know, is incredible. It's, you know, you're not just looking at a track. You're looking, is it slippery, is it wet, is it dry? You basically skid around all the corners, aren't you? Diesel John says, are you ignoring me? Can somebody tell Diesel John that I'm ignoring him, please? Can somebody ban him from the channel? And War Hamster's in the house. Nice one, mate. Sorry, Seamus, I was in the garden burning. Yeah, you know what? I saw your picture, mate. That looked very relaxing. Now, was it you that was burning the shed or the fence? I can't remember. There was two pictures out there. Kazaki Flower says, before my stroke, I probably would have done a bit of streaming, but now I'm self-conscious about my voice. You know what? We're amongst friends, mate. If you want to stream, let us know, and we'll give you some support. And sorry to hear about your voice, mate. Sorry to hear about your stroke. I do apologise. Sorry to hear about your stroke, mate. I hope you fully recovered from that, mate. You know. What about the fence? That's right, the fence. Very cool. But now look at it. Honestly, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What I'm talking about being beautiful is the night lighting. So how you keeping, Diesel John? I hope all is well with you, mate. I've been too busy streaming and driving trucks, and yeah, I'm getting really back into it again. Absolutely enjoying it. So Vernon said his way from the keyboard. You all are helping my recovery so much. Oh, excellent, Kazaki Flyer. So was this a recent event, if you don't mind me asking, mate? Like I said, I hope you're recovering well. Ah, look at that. Look at this. Look at the beacons on the back of that. So Diesel John, can you just stick in the chat, what is that mod called that gives you the used trucks? And you've told me 3 times and I keep forgetting, mate, and I do apologise. That's one of those things, it's like you tell me and then I'll forget, you tell me and I forget, so that's my fault, not yours, mate. Diesel John says, you're doing very well, thanks, been watching your streams the following day. Nice. Oh, tailgating. Where's my blue light? Pull that car over for tailgating the bike. Awesome. Hey, Diesel John, you know that multiplayer that's coming out, do you know if it's out now or is it still a work in progress for ATS and Euro Truck Sim? Somebody asked me in the chat earlier and I couldn't remember, actually. You know, I don't know if it's in early access or whether it's public access yet, or what that is. So Goblin Zeus says, the night looks very real. I have the same kind of scenery in my head in real life when I drive at night. Yeah. And you know, and look at the lighting. Again, it's just incredible. Love it. And the Winged Llama. Hello, mate. How you doing? Good to catch you on your stream earlier, mate. Yeah, I had some chores to do, and you know what? I finished them, and I thought, you know what? I need to get some more miles on my truck. So it was good to catch you on your stream earlier there, my friend. Hammy says, I watched Squirrel's video and it's very much early access. Yeah, I watched that myself, but I was probably doing something else and I missed all the pertinent points, like when it was coming out. So Kazaki Flower said his event was a left side paralysis last September. Wow, okay. Well, let's say my thoughts are with you, mate, for a steady recovery, you know, for a steady recovery. The mod is called Used Truck Dealer, right? At least it's in the chat now. I will try. I will try and look back in the chat and get it installed. All right, thanks, Dave. Dan. That's the trouble when you've got 2 names, Diesel John Dan. Where else we got? The mod is called, right? We got that. More miles, more cash. Absolutely. Oh, look at that across the road. Little blues and twos again. Love it. See, I get very excited here, don't I? Yeah, and thank you, Goblin Zeus. It's for you're saying you're sort of here about Kazaki Flyer. Absolutely. Thanks for saying that, mate. It's we all wish you all the best, Kazaki Flyer. Right. So 4 hours to go. Yeah, so we should be done in probably 20-25 minutes maximum, I think, with the looks of things. What's Hammy said? He said, I copied the info into the Truck Sim channel in Discord. Thanks, mate. It's one of those little things, you know, you keep meaning to get back to or looking at, or... That's very kind of you, my friend. And I'm blinding everybody. I'll probably turn the lights off. There we go. But I do feel like I'm over revving the engine, even though it's only just outside the green. You know what, let's try 5 low instead of 4 high. There we go. Oh, what's going on here? Oh, I stopped. That's what's going on here. Buttons, come on, get up this hill. Get up this hill. Get up this hill. Oh, I see what's happened. The lane changes. Right. That's good to hear, Kazaki Flyer. We're here for you, buddy. Bailey stock. Bailey stock? Discovered. I mean, look at the yellowness of the lights. Just, I tell you, every day that I'm in Euro Truck Simulator, it just... I was going to say it takes my breath away, but it doesn't, because I never stop talking. Oh, look at this, flashing ambers. How cool is that? I've never seen flashing ambers before. Nice. Right. You got the junction, Seamus? Let's get over it. That was so cool. So I need to actually jump into American Truck Sim and see if they have the 4-way flashing reds. For those of you that are not familiar, in America what they do at nighttime, rather than have the traffic lights working normally, what they sometimes do is put it on 4-way flashing, and also if they brake, they'll sometimes put it on 4-way flashing. That means every junction has to give way to the right, or first come first served. So I wonder if they've actually got that in American Truck Simulator. Absolutely, Dangerous Brian. We're one huge family, mate. We're here to look out for each other, you know. You know, let's stick it into 4 high. There we go, that's better. And 5 low. But yeah, Diesel John, you were asking for my SKRS. Ain't gonna happen, mate. I use it all the time now. At one point I told Dan that I never used it, and which was the truth, actually. Oh, somebody broken down there on the side. But I'm really loving it. Have you got yourself one yet, mate, or are you still looking around? I would say that if you want to drive anything with a... Okay, very cool. Oh, stick up main beam. Get up this hill. I'm going to lose momentum again. There we go. Yeah, I really love it, mate. I tell you, it's there are some on not Amazon, on eBay. You can actually buy them, mate. It's they're not cheap, but again, you only buy them once. They're probably 70 or 80 pounds, euros, dollars, something like that. So Diesel, and I know I missed some of the chat, so I do apologise. So Diesel John said he's using the paddles on the back of the steering wheel at the moment. Ah, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, you have to compromise sometimes. In indicators, that's what I use the paddles for. I use it as for indicators. But for this simulator, you don't really get any extra points for indicating. I don't know if it affects the AI any. Goblin Zeus says, I got the basic ATS from Steam, so I'll try this sim also. Yeah, and you know that there's a May sale on at the moment for lots of the DLC between ATS and ETS. Sound like I said the same thing there. Kozaki Flower said, in real life, it's a four-way stop if the lights are out. Yes. So Diesel John's got, I'm also looking to buy a... Oh, right, the THA-RS, that's what I'm using. It's a bit of an overkill because unless you're in American Truck Simulator, you only really use 3 gears. You know, you actually manually shift 3 gears, then you got the low shift, then you shift between the high and the low, and then you got the range shifter as well. So you're only really using it for 3. But in American Truck Simulator, you actually have the 12 gear trucks. I can't remember the name of it, but I know you got, so you can actually use a lot more of the a lot more of it. But that's the one I've got, mate. It's very nice when I'm speeding. That's going to be my catchphrase. Oh look, I'm speeding. Oh look, I'm speeding. Oh look, I missed my exit. Oh look, I'm speeding. Oh look, I missed my exit. You get the point. I tell you, look at this. Outstanding. Love it. Right. So let's get in a decent gear here, Seamus. Stick it in 3 low. Should be good. And I think there's nothing on the roundabout. Yeah, we're good. Nice. Sorry, I drive very cagily around here. I want to try and preserve all the all the lampposts on my route. Diesel John says my Keyworth that I've just bought in ATS has 18 gears and 625 horsepower. Nice. Very cool, mate. Oh, Kenworth, yeah. I should have figured that one out, mate. Goblin just says he also uses the paddles on the back of the wheels for indicators. Yeah, you know, in Bus Simulator 18, which some of you may or may not have heard, you actually get extra points for indicating. And I will be streaming that soon as well. I've done a couple of tests on it and it seems to be working, and I'm dilly-dallying here, aren't I? Dilly-dallying. Alright, which, too low. Where are they gone? But yeah, so I have actually connected up the track IR sensor now. I'm still waiting on the LEDs, but I've got my old clip and I need to get it working. I think I'm just going to... I always said I would never use track IR, but I can see that I'm going to have to. Mind you, having said that, I managed so far without it, but I can see me going to do it. Seamus Speeding McNeil. Yeah, brackets, I missed my exit, close brackets. Yeah, I've been lost many times driving through Germany, and the problem when you get lost over there is sometimes it's like 100 kilometers to your next exit. And yeah, it's it's the only thing that really doesn't wind me up. It just gets me like, you know, like boo, you know. It's okay. What gear am I in? 4 low, 3 low. You'll have to excuse the sounds of panic every time I miss which gear I'm in. Speedy. You know what, that's funny because when I'm driving the bus, there is actually, there's a SPEEDE, And I think I mentioned that I was going to use that as a phrase actually. So Goblin Zeus says Truck R seems very interesting for driving and for aircraft. Yeah, it really is, and I used to use it a lot. And it really is, it's all about getting it set up. Now I've got to remember I'm not in America, you can't do a right on red here. There we go. In America, if you're stuck at a junction like this and it's red, you can actually turn right on red. It's supposed to ease the traffic, but in reality what happens is people just plough through the junction and don't even bother stopping. Some people. Some people. But a truck car is very, very good. It just takes a while to get your head used to it because your eyes are constantly looking forward while your head is looking left and right. And I guess I gave it a chance and then I stopped again, but I probably really need to use it. Change gear, Seamus. There we go. Alright, Night Zep, he said he's off. Thank you for the stream. Have a good week, everybody. You too, my friend. Right on red is lawyer bait. Yeah, but in America, it's legal. You know, where it's and I can't remember where you're from, Kazuki Flyer. But yeah, it's definitely gets abused. That's right. I remember you mentioned this. Oh, hang on. So Goblin says, I know that an American since of driving Florida for 2 years. Yes, I remember you mentioned that, my friend. Yeah. Because here's the thing, even the road signs that tell you that you're not allowed to go right on red, even the signs for that are different. And so some of them will actually have a right turn arrow with a line through it, and some will just have words. It's yeah, as Scott says, it's not all places are right or no right on or right on red through the US. That's exactly right, mate. It is very confusing. Alright, let's jump on the roof. Kazaki Flyer says North Alabama, the most litigious most litigious state in the country. It's good to be famous for something, mate. Yep. Yeah, I'm up here in Missouri. I think I'm on the eastern edge of Tornado Alley. Had a few near misses, shall we say, but thankfully nothing. I think the closest we've had a tornado is probably 2 miles from here, and that was close enough. But it's oh, you see that? They flashed me there because I'm... Look at that, love it. They flash you when you've got main beam on. There we go. Right, let's change up a gear. Yeah, too high a gear. There we go. So what time we got? 4 o'clock in the morning. This has been a rather pleasant journey, actually. Thoroughly enjoying it. Goblin Zoo says in France, red is no pass, and there are radars on top of some of them. Yeah. You know, I don't mind whether you can pass or whether you can turn right on red or where you can't, but it's when it's confusing, and that's the thing, it just is very, very... You know, you sit there sometimes to guess, well, can I or can't I? Kozaki Flyer says, my brother-in-law is based out of Springfield. Oh, wow, yeah. Yeah. Now, I take it that's Springfield, Missouri, not Springfield, Illinois, I take it, yeah? But yeah, that's near Troy, isn't it? Near Troy, Missouri. That place gets hit all the time. look at it, we're going to get another sunrise here. I'm looking up at OBS and the colours just look beautiful. I tell you, I just cannot get over how this captures the atmosphere of driving a truck. And Diesel John, you were correct, mate, I tell you. It's like Diesel John was driving his trucks when I was too busy driving my bus. And I do need to get back in my bus again, actually. But Rad Pilot Randy is now following. Thank you very much, my friend. And as I said earlier, you're going to get double the alerts in the chat because I forgot to turn Streamlabs off, so I do apologise for that. I'm still testing out the bots. Goblin Zeus says sometimes an arrow appears on some of them telling you can pass on red. Yeah, even in Missouri sometimes they'll have no arrows, they'll just have text, and it'll say no pass on red or do not pass on red, and it's so yeah, start putting cameras on our stoplights and just mail a body the fine. Yeah. But look at this, I tell you, I really love the scenery here. And yeah, for those of you that have been in the chat since I started the stream, you're probably tired of hearing me saying, look at that, and oh, I really like this, but it's true. Absolutely. Vilnius, Lithuania, here we go. Ah, so Goblin Zeus got one. Right, okay, got 300 metres to a railway crossing with lots of things. Look at the attention to detail here, 200 metres. Oh, and a train, look at that, guys. Look at it. Oh, dang, we just missed it. That was awesome. And there's a bus, there we go. Oh. Hey, we get to see a train, guys. Let's pull up a wee bit. Love it. Absolutely love it. Yeah. To use a Murphism, look at the state of that. Right, I've got the handbrake on, so handbrake off. Just get up this hill. That was incredible. And look at those. Yeah, exactly. Look at this. Wow. Honestly, it just yeah, I'm going to say it again. Absolutely outstanding. So how many trucks do you own then, Diesel Dan? How many trucks do you own yourself now, mate? I own none at the moment because I'm still doing the long distance runs. I want to be able to afford a decent truck. And I think I've got 170,000. So approaching 200 grand and a wee bit once I finish this journey, actually. So Kazaki Flyer says, got hung up by a train full of Abrams tanks. Ah. You know what's interesting, Kazaki Flyer, is that I cross a railway line here in Missouri and there's no passenger trains on it, it's just cargo. But I counted the wagons, there was 110 of them. I was enjoying it. You know, I was thoroughly enjoying it, but yeah, 110 of them. Huge things. So Diesel John says, just the one in ATS and 3 in ATS and 2 employees. Nice. Yeah, that's why I want to get those second-hand trucks. Oh dear. Sneezing. Had to put me on mute there for a minute. This is a long journey. It's a long journey. But I actually enjoy these more than the shorter ones now. I never thought I would. Let's turn these off. There we go. I never thought I'd enjoy the longer ones, but I don't know, just once you get into a route, you know, once you get ready to go somewhere, you know, you're on the road, just get going. Rather than starting and stopping all the time. And it definitely looks like this is where I'm earning the big bucks as well, so... To be very mercenary about it, you know, it's at the moment it is all about the money. So Kazaki Flower says we get coal trains longer than that here in the shoals. Yeah. That's the thing, innit? They want to make it worthwhile, so they just pile them on, and it's incredible to watch, you know? Incredible to watch. So Red Palette Randy said, second time I've watched, gets more interesting each time. Well, that's good to hear, my friend. Look at this on the right hand side. Yeah, I've been there, kicking tires, asking to see driver licenses. In a nice way. In a nice way. Alright, let's let this guy out. I have a feeling... Yeah, there we go, we're good. He has it for courteous driving. Alright, let's get over here. Yeah, absolutely, mate. You know, they pack those things up. Kazaki Flower says coal, scrap, whatever they can fit in. Absolutely, mate. So Kazaki, oh sorry, Goblin Zeus says, wow, the train was nice. Yeah, absolutely. 4 points over, 12 on the driver license. For the spotlight trespassing. But I got them back 3 years later. You go, dear. Villainous discovered. Ah, dear. Oh, wasp in a jam jar. Here we go. Right, I think I've all caught up. Oh, what's he carrying? Oh, he's carrying another truck on the top. Nice. Yeah, this Kazaki Flower says, well done, Goblin Zeus. Oh, white vans. Never trust white vans. I'm really... Oh, yeah, I'm not going to brake. Oh, I should have broke. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's payback. I got €340 fine there for running a red light. It was one of those, do I brake or do I just keep going? And it was like... yeah, and it changed at the last minute. That was a bad judgment call on my part there, but... See, even perfect drivers like me are not immune to getting fines for running red lights. Oh dear. And I need to change gear. James, listen to that engine. It's telling you change gear. How are we for fuel? Oh, we're in a 31 miles. Okay. Can't believe how much fuel I've burned out, which is next to nothing so far. Yeah, so far I've had a speeding ticket and running a red light, so that's about $700 I've lost. I can live with that. Yeah, still haven't got used to finding these gears, how you can tell that. Clear, right. Aeroflot, I just saw Aeroflot. Wow, this is beautiful. Nice. Look at it. Oh, okay. We're near an airport. That's what it said, Aeroflot. Nice. Well, I just want to thank everybody for stopping by. Taking some time out your day to keep me company. It's very, very kind of you. Oh, fire truck. It's funny, every time I see something new, it really is, it opens my eyes a bit. Don't think I'd seen a fire truck before. So what we got? Goblin Zeus. I got 280 euros in ETS2 for trespassing this morning. How do you get a fine for trespassing? I dread to think what you were doing, mate. See that as an option in the game. Really? Huh. Hey, look at this. Somebody's talking about potholes. Look at this. First one. Bottom right. I don't know if you see that. Never seen that before. I bet that's part of Pro Mods. Now, flashing green, I have zero idea. Oh, okay. So flashing green must be the same as it's getting ready to change. I've never seen that before. Scorpio 49, never had points on my license, a few close shaves, and a cozy chat. You know what? Sometimes a cozy chat, you know, is all you need, you know? It's, oh, when I'm rolling backwards. Driver fatigue. Yeah, you know, I actually turned that off. I turned the driver fatigue option off. It was one of those things that I never found actually added anything to it for me. And I just found it annoying, and I'll apologise to you, those of you that heard this before, but if you've never heard it, all it goes is, okay, and it really is that annoying, and that's supposed to be somebody yawning. So I've turned it off. I could not sit there listening to over over and over and over. It's like, leave me alone. And there I chuckle myself there. That was a good impression. It really was. Right. This is actually a very, very cool journey today. Let's not ruin it. You know what? I said this before. Let's not count the chickens until they're hatched. I haven't actually got in yet, so. Oh, you can't open. Oh, you know what? Duh. Alright, let's have a look here. This is me look out the right side of the window. Okay. Yeah, it helps if you actually don't turn until you need to turn. Hey, if there's any mods in the chat, if you would mind having a quick look at that message there, please, that would be very kind of you. I think we should be good with that one. Or I can have a look in a second or two. Alright. Thank you, Dangerous Brian. And I'll read that in a second or two. Alright, see, this is what I'm saying. Don't count those chickens until you've actually parked up and the handbrake is off and you're actually done for the day. There we go. Okay, so let's have a look. See, handbrake on. Let's make sure I've caught up with the chat. Never points, blah blah, driver fatigue, turn it off. Right, oh, Kazaki Flower says, hey, they have the whole mark to fix. That would never happen here. What, you mean they would never fix it, or they would never mark it? Right, okay, let's lower the trailer. I could have done that from the outside, but let's see where I go. Excellent, of course. I'm hoping this is going to bump me up to the next level. Hey, there we go. Excellent. So guess what I'm going to put that in? I'm going to put it in long distance. And again, I said, I apologize if you've seen this before, but what I was doing is I actually maxed out the ADR, which is the dangerous goods, and then I was actually going to start on these two and max them out. And the last thing I was going to do was long distance. And it was funny because I was talking to Dan, and he was, and it just seemed to be the right idea. So thank you, Dan. You know, just bouncing ideas off you, mate. You know, it sort of made sense. So that's what I'm going to do. So level 3 is going to be next, and that means I'll get deliveries up to 932 miles, plus 15% higher rewards for delivery distances longer than 621. You know, so I'm going to max this out, and it certainly makes sense for me at the moment, anyway. Right, let's do that. Right, guys and girls, well, I'm going to take a very short break. You're more than welcome to keep me company for a bit longer if you wish. It's always a pleasure to chat to everybody, but I'll be right back in a moment. So.
Have I become a little too shy for love? I've been hurt before. All's fair in love and war. So I snuggle up close to the shell I'm living in. And if I let you in, another round begins. No, I'm spinning in a vicious cycle. I'm scared of doing something I'll regret. Maybe this is right, but I'm still staring at your silhouette. What if you're everything I need? A fire in my heart, the air I breathe. What if I'm incomplete without you by my side? What if I go against my heart instead of confessing from the start? What if I miss out on the life meant for us? I need you by my side.
Should I be scared? The feeling's so different now. You got me floating here, a feather in the air. Oh, but when the wind blows, will I tumble or sail away? Or would you have me stay? And what if I escape?
Alrighty, well, I hope everybody's had a chance to stretch your legs and take a little short break. Let's have a quick look, see what's in the chat. Scorpio49 says, keep away from just in time. Yeah, you know what? That's probably going to be the last thing. I might put some money, you know, all the points into that when I've done everything else, I think. Kozaki Flower says, can you get a load going the other way home? Not really at the moment, because I'm just taking jobs off the job market. It really just depends on what's out there, because I don't have my own trucks at the moment. Where are we? Goblins just put level 3 on long distance. Yes, yeah. Excuse me. Dry throat here. What else we got? Alison, under a duvet. Ah, okay. I thought I'd missed part of a conversation there, so that's where you are, Ellie. Well, I hope you feel well. I hope you're, as you said, you're just relaxing and chilling out. Oh dear. Right, I need a chair that doesn't hear this creaking. One of these days I'll put some oil on it. 2240, yes. Absolutely, keep forgetting. Again, I do keep forgetting the time difference. So let's have a look. So what have we got progress-wise? Yeah, so here, oh, I'm a skilled worker now. There we go. I've went from noob to, and this is their terminology, not mine. Newbie. Sorry, I went from newbie to enthusiast. I'm now a skilled worker. Very cool. Very cool. Skills, like I said, we had a quick look at that. Yeah, just in time. Yeah, like I said, that was never right. And eco driving, that'll make a lot of sense when I have my own trucks. But I'm in no hurry to. I'm actually really enjoying just taking the jobs off the job market, which we're just about to do actually. So what have we got? How much money have we got? 188,000, 190,000. That's not too bad. Yeah, so let's have a look at job market. See what we got. Oh, look at this. Look at this. 25,000 euros. Where are we heading? Nah, I want to be heading south. I want to be heading south. I want to be heading... Let's see if there's anything from the Czech Republic out. 12 grand. Nah, south, guys, south. Nope, that's wrong direction, dude. What have we got? I wonder if I've got anything south from Poland. Nope, north, west, back to where we came, north. Oh, they were a bit from the Czech Republic. There has to be something. If not, what I might do is just go back into the UK and do a quick journey there, I think. In fact, let's click on nothing. What do we have? Nope. 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 See, the thing about these is they have the articulated trailer. That's that second flatbed on the back. And driving through Norway, beautiful as it is, lots of roundabouts, and I find it quite a strain actually. Manchester to Cologne. Huh. Christianland to Frankfurt. Hey, that looks like a good one. Let's have a look at another page actually. Let's see what else we have out here. Probably won't take anything less than 20,000 at the moment. Oh, here we go. You know what? Yeah, there we go. I think that looks like a plan there actually. Poland to, where was it? Poland to Hungary. Croatia? Is that in Hungary or Croatia? In Croatia. Yeah. We're talking about some historical parts of Europe there. Yeah, let's do that one. Warsaw to Osijek? Yeah, okay. Close enough. So what we've got in the chat. So Kazaki says, typical southern weekend here, rain off and on, nice and dry here. Yeah, we've had some severe storms through here, up in Missouri or wherever you, from wherever you are, I guess. But in the Midwest anyway, the Midwest of America. But nothing too bad. I should actually be out cutting the grass actually, because I think there's more storms coming through tomorrow. But it can wait. So anyway, let's get this going. And this is just a standard delivery. It's not bad for a standard delivery, but it's a bit of a long one. 12 hours. We can do that. Probably about an hour, 20 minutes. And I'm lollygaggling here, aren't I? Talking garbage. Right, let's do it. Let's take the job and let's get started. Milk. That's what I'm transporting, is milk. But at least this will take us way up into the 20,000 or 200,000 mark. So, right. So, quick look outside. Not that outside. This outside. There we go. DB Schenker. Nice. Get the lights on. Love it. Viper Strike says, back Seamus, I'm playing some Forza. Nice. You know what? I'll actually. Are you ever going to be streaming any of that, mate? I need to look into that. I was actually very, very tempted to get iRacing, but I've just I've got so many sims that I don't play. I don't need another one. But and the Wing Llama says, got to move that milk. Absolutely, mate. Got to move that milk. Alrighty, clutch. You got a clutch, James. There we go. Let's start in too high. See where we go. Really love the different engine sounds. Oh, don't clip the curb. The Seamus got milk. Yeah, that was an advert, wasn't it? In the UK, was it, I think? Oh, look at all those trucks across the road. Speed bumps. Wonderful, wonderful. You're the cream on the top. Oh, look at that. So that means I'm not on a priority road. Okay. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Milkshakes. Yeah, over the speed bumps and shake that milk. Alright. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Yeah, you know, I am very, very slow getting out of junctions. I have a feeling Trackhour will solve all that for me, I think. Oh, look at the train on the right. So I'm like a big kid in a sweet shop here, aren't I? You know, look at that, look at this. Huh. Wonderful. Wonderful. So the Winged Llama says, if you slide on a wet road, does the truck become skimmed milk? Yes. Yes. That was a clever joke there, actually, mate. That was very clever. Look at this. Look at these roads, will you? Wow. Wow, this is very, very well done. Don't cuddle that, yeah. Wow, this is beautiful. Yeah, I've said for the 25th time. People are going, why is the truck not moving? It's because he's too busy admiring the scenery. Clever, but I'm not proud. I'd be proud of that, mate. I'd be proud of that one. It was understandable. It wasn't one of those, jokes. You know, people go, what was funny? No, that was good, mate. That was good. Gosh, look at this. Wow. A lot of effort, I tell you, a lot of effort gone into all these graphics. Yeah, I'm transporting milk, apparently, Goblins is. Oh, wrong gear. Oh, wrong gear. Oh, where's my gears? There we go. Now, am I on a priority road? Don't know, just keep going. Okay. But yeah, so we're transporting milk. So all this driver skills and training and expertise that you're seeing is to transport milk. Find that gear. Alrighty. And what time do we have? 8 o'clock. Nice. Alright, so let's get out of here and I'll make sure I'm caught up with the chat. So Goblin Zeus says, I made this with milk, but I made a mistake and my truck got almost inverted. Milk everywhere in real life. Really? Wow. It's on its way to make butter for the landings. There we go. But yeah, so we're actually getting a journey to head south, which is what I was looking for anyway. I'm trying to get more into the southern parts of Europe and eventually end up in Cyprus. On the Mediterranean, that's where I'm trying to get trying to head out to. But at the moment, it might not happen because again, I'm at the whims of just taking jobs that are out there, and I can't actually do the mileage yet. So that's probably got a lot to do with it. So for now, like I said, I'll just keep bumping up my experience points on the mileage. Mediterranean holiday, absolutely, Kazeki Flyer, yeah. Alrighty. I'm glad I jumped back in the truck there, actually. And there's them buzzards again. Alright. So I'm trying to think, listen, today I wanted to get some more mileage done within Euro Truck Simulator, but I don't know. probably the next game that I stream, I might actually jump back in the bus again and test it out, or even the tram simulator. I'm not quite sure yet. And I know many people keep asking if I've got a schedule. And as I said, I generally do these when I feel like it. It's like today, it was just, I got the laundry sorted out, got the dogs fed, and it was like, okay. It literally was like 10 minutes before I started the stream. And I really don't want to be tied into a schedule, you know. I think it'd be unfair, especially at the moment when I'm still fairly new to this. I'm not really sure if I would do a schedule, and I don't know. At the moment, it works for me just doing it as is, you know. And I'm enjoying it that way at the moment, so. Oh, look at that fuel. Right. I'm hoping there's fuel here. I think there's fuel here. I'm glad I actually checked that, to be honest. It was, I got like about a third of a tank, a quarter of a tank there, so I'm glad I saw it. Right, I think the only thing I need to do here is put the handbrake on. Oh, stop the engine. There we go. So up the day is treating everybody well. It's very nice outside here. Like I said, I should be cutting the grass, but can't be bothered. Alrighty. The trouble is here in the Midwest is it rains so much that I don't know how do I get out here. It rains so much that the grass tends to like grow overnight. It's very rapid, and if you give it, if you miss it for a few days, it almost becomes unmanageable. But yeah, it's not too bad. Like I said, it can wait. Yeah, I'm driving through these junctions really cagily, aren't I? Nothing in the mirror, should be good to go. Okay. Alrighty, so what do we got? So Goblins just said I had to do that for gas yet in the sim. Ah, okay. Yeah, it's just a matter of pressing it, pulling up, put the brake on, turn the engine off and hold the enter key down. And watch your money fizzle away in fuel bills. But as I said before, is one thing I do like about just taking jobs off the job market is you get to drive a completely different variety of trucks, and you don't have to provide your own trailers, and more trains. That is so cool. But eventually I'll get my own truck and trailer. I mean, I've got, let's say, after this journey, I'll have over 200,000. But I'm not in a rush for it. You know, it's funny, Kozaki, he says that he used to hate Moni's yard. I enjoy it for the exercise. I used to run goodness. I used to run like every day at work, and I did that for over 10 years for lunch. I'd drive anyway, you know, 3.5, 4 miles for lunch every day. And but the way things have been lately, you know, people are at home all the time, and I haven't been running, so now I use mowing the yard as a bit of exercise, especially when it gets to 100 plus Fahrenheit. To me, that then becomes a mental challenge. It's like, I'm going to finish this, you know. I'm going to finish this. This is not going to get the better of me. And yeah, so I'll make it like a bit of a challenge then. This is like a pit lane. It's 25 miles an hour. There we go. Right, now then. See, sometimes I always hate these junctions. Hang on, I've got to pull the map up, guys. Bear with me. I know you shouldn't do this in the middle of the highway, but let's have a look. I want to make sure I don't end up missing the exit. So it looks, see, that's the thing. See, this is a little bit confusing. I'm thinking I do need to turn off here. You know, dear, that's so much for maps. Like I'm saying, this looks like I do need to turn off here, but keep in the left-hand lane. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's what we need to do. Yes, there we go. Yep, cool. I see it. Got to love GPS. Ah, because like you said, advantage of renting now is no yard. Yes. Yeah, to me, I mean, it's. I'm not a gardener. You know, I never have been a gardener. That requires a lot of patience, and so to me, it's just a big lump of grass that I need to cut all the time. So Scorpio49 says, "Do you have gardens in the US or just yards?" You know, it's interesting, because we all call them yards over here. Yeah, I should have changed down a gear as well. Right, 13 hours and 30 minutes game time. Yeah, we got this. Really enjoying the driving now. It's when I first jumped into Euro Truck Sim, I always felt like the truck was bigger than I could manage. I had no idea where the edge of the vehicle was. I always felt like I was going to run into things, and it's, I don't know, here's me chatting away, just driving away like I think I know what I'm doing now. And I did say think. Alright, I'm glad I looked there actually. That could have been bad. Ah, right, so Scorpio says a yard here would be paved. Yeah, it's terminology, isn't it? It's, I mean, I've got what I would consider a front and back garden if I was in the UK, but over here we call it a front and back yard. It's just the back and front of the house, so same thing, I guess. But yeah, I know in the UK they put paving stones down, don't they? It's saves cutting it, I guess. I don't know. I mean, the fact I've got grass, I like it. You know, it just adds a wee bit of colour in the summer, you know. Even though it is a bit of an annoyance having to cut it all the time. And I'm speeding again. But yeah, I hope everybody's enjoying this Euro Truck Simulator. It's definitely captured my imagination again. And as I said, I'm really looking to stream Bus Simulator 18. It's more like a tour. A bus operator, but you still drive the bus, but you actually have to create your own routes. And I think it's a fictional area called Happy Valley or Sunny Valley, and they've got a new version coming out, Bus Simulator 21, and that's going to be in September this year. And I thought, you know what, it took me a while to get it to work. For those of you who are familiar with Steam games, I was trying to do my own shortcuts to the game, and they never worked. So what I did was I just, you know, if you right click in Steam and do create a desktop shortcut, and then I made a link to the desktop shortcut, and that actually worked, and that's how I got the game to work. Because before then it wasn't stuttering, but it was like, it was almost like security, and it was like it would go move, stop, move, stop, move, stop. Within like a second, it was like slow motion camera type thing, and I don't know if it was just security or protection on it. But it took me a while to get working, but I've got it working now. I've got it working with an OBS, so I can record it. So I have a feeling I'll probably be doing some streams on that fairly soon as well. Alison Johnson says she's going to toddle. Eyes feeling very sleepy. I hope it's not me talking, Alison. Enjoyed watching very much. See you soon. Alright, Ali, you take care, my friend, and I'll catch you in the next one. Say hello to Bork Bork Panda and your clan there for me. That's a wonderful name. One of these days you're going to have to tell us how the name Bork Bork Panda came about. It has to mean something. Goblin Zeus just saying goodnight to Alison. Truck sim is more enjoyable with a wheel, yes. That's why I've not done it a lot before. Yeah. Swedish Chef. Oh, the Muppets. I hadn't. Okay, it's been a while since I saw that. Okay, that I did the connection now. Makes sense. Alright, Ali, well, you have a wonderful night, and I'll catch you again in the next one. There's IKEA again. Last time we saw IKEA, we saw McDonald's. Haven't seen McDonald's yet, so that must be coming up soon. Yeah, man, the Muppet Show. I must admit, this is it's been enjoyable, but I think I'll be glad when this last leg for the day is over. I think it's again, I think I need to get a humidifier or something that actually adds humidity into the air in my basement, because it's very, very dry. But I do need to do something, I think. But here we are, like I was saying. Let's have a quick look at the map and see how far we've got to go. Let's have a wee look here. Nice, we've covered a lot already, actually. Wow, we've probably done about a third of the journey. Wow. And we're heading south. Like I said, this is exactly where I want to be heading, you know. We're getting closer to Cyprus all the time. Marvellous. And I tell you that the what they've done with the Pro mods is just incredible. And as you can see, I'm actually starting to expand a wee bit. I'm starting to get out and about. And as I said before, definitely want to set one of my hubs is definitely going to be an island, maybe a couple. You know, maybe one up in the north, maybe Derry perhaps, or Belfast or Lisbon, and maybe one down in Limerick. So cover the north and south, and then going to probably have 2 or 3 hubs in the UK. Who knows from there? At the moment, I'm just trying to earn enough money to to buy my first truck. We can worry about hubs later. But yeah, we're definitely heading in the right direction. And with the distance I can go, hopefully, I'll be able to do something from here once I actually drop off this load of milk, as long as it doesn't go curdling on me. So let's get back in and get going again. Nice. Plenty of road repairs to stretch the Scorpio 49. Yes. Definitely looks like it, mate. Ooh, why am I not moving? There we go. I still haven't got these gears figured out. Man, look at the traffic picking up, and you even got a caravan up there as well. The tourists are out, guys. The tourists are out. The Goblin Zeus says it will not use ETS2 for several hours because driving needs a lot of attention. Yes, yes. Piloting a plane is often... Yeah, and you know, I've said that before, that driving doesn't really have an autopilot as such. And I'm lucky in a way because I've got the monitor that I'm looking at the chat, I've got mounted to a board, and that is next to my 50-inch TV. So for me, it's maybe, I'm trying to think, 90, 45, probably about 35-degree turn of my head, and I can read the chat, you know. But yeah, it takes a lot of, for me anyway, it takes a lot of focus. But I think I enjoy it that way as well. To me, the focus that you have to put in when you're driving, it's not any less than what you have to put in when you're flying an aircraft. You know what I mean? Even though they've got an autopilot and stuff, you know, you can put the autopilot on and read the chat. You still have to figure out where you're going, what your altitude is, how much fuel to take, what your headings are, you know. So I like the fact that this is detailed enough as well that can keep your attention, so to speak. But yeah, driving does need a lot of attention, I'm finding anyway. What's this coming up on my left? Is that a cherry picker? No, crane. Oh yeah. Goblins, take your point. So I was just generalising really, but I mean, I would hate to try and fly a helicopter and read a chat. You know, that thing would take huge amounts of concentration. And that reminds me, when the Bell helicopter came out, I did actually buy it, and I bought it for one reason. First of all, it had a diesel or petrol engine, and second, it had a simplistic arcade mode, so you can actually get used to flying it without too much control input, and that appeals to me a lot. But I still have never actually loaded it up and flown it yet, but that'll be next. Oh, James, you're going to blow the engine. Right, let's try 6 low. No, let's try 5 high. There we go. Back where I started. Alright, let's try 4 low then. Oh, engine. So even with all these 12 gears, it's still very difficult sometimes finding the right gear here. So Kazaki Flower says MASH will be the reason if I ever buy the 47. Yeah, Halos are not easy to fly, must need training. Absolutely, Goblin. So I think we've got a caravan actually up here holding up the traffic. Crash vehicle offence. I didn't... That was random there. I'm going to have to watch this earlier, but... Crash vehicle offence? I never hit anything, did I? I didn't see anything. Never mind. That was very strange. I don't know what happened there. Woo! Maybe that's what I did. Come on, dude. Yeah, MASH is very famous, mate, yeah. That was one of those cult comedies, wasn't it? Diesel John says... Oh, hang on. Let me... Oh, stall that engine. Oh, stall that engine. Hang on. Ah, the lights changed. Probably just as well, I couldn't find the gear. A Mini ran in the side of your trailer. Oh, really? Okay, I never saw it, mate. Did I swerve across or did it swerve into me, do you know? So Kazaki says a Hughes 500 copper would be great. Yeah. It's just a matter of time, guys, I think, you know. Right, let's get it in a gear that I can actually move here. There we go, 1 high. Whoa. Handbrake. Scorpio says, I see you with downward mirror at the front. Did you see the video of a woman concentrating on her phone and not surroundings who was flattened by the truck pulling away from the lights? Oh dear. No, I tend not to watch videos like that. But oh dear. That's dope. Rolling backwards again. It ran into you from the slip road, says Dan. Ah, right, so it wasn't my fault. But I ended up paying the fine anyway. Okay. Man, the inertia to get this thing going. Oh, I'm glad she survived, mate. That's good to know. I was chuckling the way there and I thought, oh dear, hope she was okay. But yeah, eventually I want to get rid of the second wing mirror there on the right. But again, I really need to add track IR. You know, I'm arguing with myself here. The more I do not have track IR, the more I think I need it. So, but yeah, I'll be able to get rid of that. So, let me get out of this, and I'll catch up in a minute there, guys. Find a gear, James. There we go. Right, so what do we got? Goblins just says, I use the Corsair mostly for the TV series Baba Black Sheep, hugely love in France. Huh, never heard of that, mate. Never heard of it. Series still loved here as well. Huh. Thing is, I don't watch television. I think the last TV I watched was probably 18 years ago. Seriously, I don't watch television. I mean, I watch YouTube and stuff, but as far as television is concerned, I couldn't even tell you what's on anymore out there. But I do have Amazon Prime, I must admit, and a lot of what I watch is old classic stuff. You know, like the Jimmy Cagney and the old black and white movies and the comedies and stuff like that. Oh, what gear am I in there? There we go. Oh, Robert Conrad. Okay, okay. I got a taste for classic radio shows in my car because I had satellite radio in my car, and I used to drive an hour each way for work. And it used to be, they used to have the old Sherlock Holmes on there, you know, and I totally love it. You know, Basil Rathbone and those sort of that sort of era, you know. Old Veteran says Baba Black Sheep was way back in the 70s, cheesy but fun. That's okay then. Used to fly over our base all the time, and the fixed base office I flew out of and worked for the search and rescue for them when filming over the Channel Islands. Ah, okay. Battlestar Galactica, says Kazaki, was the last TV I really watched. Yeah. I think I spend most of my time really doing stuff with computers, or I do hiking or running, or, well, not running ain't lately, but I like to get outside, you know. But yeah, so in a way, when I say I don't watch TV, I guess I could probably be better to say that I don't watch anything modern. I watch vintage radio shows, vintage TV shows rather. Okay. So we're in a 43, okay. Oh, and this is going to be a 37. Oh, 25, okay. Yeah, this has been a long journey between them combined, but enjoyable all the same, you know. Stop. Not there. Let's get a bit further forward. Okay. What have we got? So Goblin says, watch TV series when I can. Haha. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm always messing about doing stuff. So Goblin says, knows Basil Rathbone, actor, very famous. Yeah. And the other ones that I like watching is like Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing movies. You know, the Hammer House of Horror. I don't know, you know, that sort of era, that's the stuff I like. Oh, caravan driver. Yeah, I was actually watching one of Basil Rathbone's movies the other day, and was it The Lady in Green? I can't remember the name of it now, so... Scorpio 49, my skybox is filling up with stuff I'm not watching. It's a bit like DLC for games. It just fills up and never use it. Right, I need to watch what I'm doing here, guys. Let me get around to you. Hammer Films, yeah. Amazing. You know, the funny thing is I was in my car this morning about 5 o'clock, and I keep trying to turn the indicators on with these levers that are behind the steering wheel that don't exist in my car. It's alrighty, right, let's catch up here then, guys. I like hunting outside. I don't shoot anything, but otherwise I'm an indoors guy. And I can't see the traffic lights, can I? There we go. Nine hours. Oh, 10 hours to go. Yeah, I'll be glad when this one's over. Like saying, these long ones I might actually, now that I can start doing the longer distances, I can see me maybe doing one a stream perhaps. It's as I said, I do find these quite intense actually. So Kazaki Flower says better than trying to shift to those levers that aren't there. Yeah. Right, so I'm hoping we've got a bit of a long drive now, just on the flats here without too many turns. But you know what? Let's have a quick look at the map actually. I need to stretch my back in a minute. Oh dear, yeah, getting a bit of a sore back. So yeah, so we're, wow, less than halfway. We're getting there, we're doing good. Where's my drink? I put the drink behind me, so. Yeah, sorry, I should have actually put you guys on mute there. All you can hear is me. Oh, it just tells you to go and get a drink and stretch. You take a stretch. Oh dear. Right, so let's get back into it. Yeah, I'm saying this has been a long drive with the other one combined. It's, yeah. I really feel like I've been out on the road for way too long. This is when I need to start the need to take a rest type thing. So Krakow is such a lovely city, says Kazaki Flyer. Nice. Yeah, there's loads of beautiful places, and when I was streaming yesterday, and we're talking about Poland, and that's definitely, I don't know, just I've got to do some travelling around Europe. It's got to do it. All right, stay there, dude. All right, we're clear on the right, and away we go. Why do I feel like I'm always changing down too early? Or changing up too early? And you know, there was something that I mentioned on the stream yesterday, as I was going to look and see how much weight I was actually carrying, and I still haven't done that yet. So that's probably got a lot to do with it. I mean, I've got a huge bucket load of milk behind me sloshing around, so it's probably takes quite a bit of inertia to get that thing moving in the first place. Roadworks. We're good, excellent. I'm just admiring the change of scenery. Look at it again, it looks like a completely different country, doesn't it? I'd love to know how long it takes these guys and girls to actually develop these maps, because they've done Oh, got to stall it. They've done a wonderful job. Alright, stick it too high and leave it there, I think. Ah, 3 low perhaps. Yeah, let's not tempt fate. I think we're good. This is going to be a bit of a climb with the looks of things. Ah, 4 low. Okay, good. Just don't stall it, Seamus. Don't stall it. Yeah, absolutely, Goblin. Very good sceneries. Yes. Kazaki Flower says, I'm a strange one. I want to go to Europe and tour castles. Nothing wrong with that, mate. And there's plenty of castles all over Europe, I tell you. Oh. Oh dear. 3 low. Let's try 2 high. There we go. There we go. And you know what's funny? I'm thinking to myself, I'm not driving this very well. But here's the thing, that we've all been behind trucks that do struggle to get up these hills. You know, so it does happen. 4 high. So Rad Pilot Randy says, have to go feed my pets. Enjoyed the stream, Jim. Take care all. Thank you very much for stopping by, mate. It's very kind of you to keep us company for a while. And I'll catch you on the next one, mate. You take care, bye. You take care. Castles, there are a lot in France. Absolutely, I tell you, it's all over the place. Oh, look at the queue of traffic behind me. They're all cursing me at the moment. Do you see that? Here's me moaning that I can't get up the hill and I've got this huge pile of cars behind me. And a cement mixer, of course. They'll blame the cement mixer. Wow, look at this. This is incredible. I wonder what altitude we're at. Diesel Dan says he's off as well. Catch up with you soon. I tell you what, mate, it's always a pleasure. You take care, mate, and keep on trucking. You take care, buddy. Come on, get up this hill. 24 miles an hour, get up this hill. So, Scorpio says a good truckie would pull into a lay-by and let them pass. There we go. That's what a good trucker would do, actually. But you know what? I think in the sim, if I do it, I'd still end up with a pile of people behind me. Kazaki Fire, what have we got here? I stalled out driving up a mountain in Wyoming, so don't feel bad. Yeah. Nah, not on your Nelly. There we go. Fuel, we got 3/4 of a tank, we're good to go. Right, nice. I was not expecting that altitude climb there. That was, it was cool. It was very cool all the same. Alright, 50 mile an hour, here we go. Although I'm not going to do it because we've got bendy roads. Probably going back down the other side now, I think. Slovakia, nice. Why, you know, it's strange. I know this is a simulator, but I feel like I really am travelling around Europe. Badly with the braking there, but... dizzy, 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 dizzy. Yeah, there we go, back down the other side of the mountain. Nice one. One thing that I've mentioned before on previous streams is to get one of those butt kickers. If you're not familiar with it, it's basically a bass speaker that attaches to your chair. So you feel the vibrations in the seat. Because at the moment you've got it in the hands, which is excellent. But I've heard it really adds a lot to the feeling that you're driving along a road. So, Kazaki says, I love how all the mirrors look in this. Yeah, you know, even although that one on the right is stuck on there, I like it because it gives me a chance to see exactly where the right hand side of the vehicle is. But yeah, the mirrors are great. And normally in any simulators, mirrors are one of those things that really take down the frame rates. But yeah, it works really well in this. And I've said this before, I have no idea. I have no idea what the frame rates are. I've never checked, never looked. Not something I ever even fuss about. It's running smoothly for me, and that's the only thing I really care about. But yeah, Goblin says mirrors are absolutely needed in a car or a truck. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. They're there for a reason, you know, not just so you can brush your hair, you know. But yeah, just to, I remember driving the full transit vans. You know, I'd have like fibre optic cable in the back, and you couldn't even see out the back. So the only thing you had was your wing mirrors, and once you get used to using them a lot, you no longer miss the rear view mirror in the middle. You can see everything that you need with using those, you know. Albeit, you know, as long as somebody's not parked right or stuck right up behind you. But yeah, they're wonderful. Yeah, I think I've got a lumpy chair because again, it sounded like the Colonel actually. I think he was talking about a new chair. I've got an old chair, and it's like I'm sitting here, and it's like my back's giving it groan at the moment. But right, so we've got a left turn after the railroad track. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I will be happy for this drive to be over, I think. So, what have we got here? Oh, thank you to follow Jamie CM954. Thank you very much. I don't think we've spoken before, but thank you very much for joining the stream. You're very welcome, mate. We're on our way south at the moment. In fact, you know what? Let's pull up the map and see where we are. So we've probably done more than half, and this is where we're heading. Down here. Ozzyjek. And I apologise for pronunciation, but that's where we're heading. Right, still got a wee bit to go. But yeah, thoroughly enjoying it. I like saying it's a wee bit tiring. A little bit tiring at the moment. It's been a long day. But and I keep forgetting which gear I'm in. Excellent, there we go. So Jamie CM954 says in plain Euro truck at the moment. Nice one, mate. So where are you driving? Which route you got? I'm impressed that you can play Euro Truck Simulator and have me in the background and not have it as a distraction, so you got my respect there, mate. But yeah, so the what I've got in this at the moment is Pro Mods 2.55, and got a couple of Jazzy Cat mods in here. That's where I got motorbikes, and I've also got real companies. No, nothing too major. So Jamie says he's got Manchester to Paris with a low loader. Nice one, mate. Yeah, I started again. I was only at level 17, but I started streaming it a couple of weeks ago. So I just restarted my profile from scratch again, and yeah, just working my way back up, and really loving this European scenery. Pro Mods is just. It's done a huge amount to actually improve the default ETS too, you know. But yeah, somebody was asking me if I'd been to Paris yet in the sim, but not yet. One of these days. At the moment I'm trying to head as far south as I can. Oh, logs. Level 1486, nice one. Yeah, I'm at level 10, I think, so. But I'm in no hurry, you know. That's the thing with these simulators. You can spend hours and hours and hours of enjoying them. I mean, it's like I'm like that with Elite Dangerous. I've got hundreds of hours in that thing, and I got several billion credits on it, and I got Elite in 2 of the statuses. I think it was exploration and gosh, can't remember the other one. I think there's 3 or 4 different ones, but I got Elite in 2 of them anyway. Trading and exploration, that's what I was looking for. Goblin says there is a tunnel under the channel. Yes, there is. And I have a feeling it probably is in the sim as well, to be honest. Never been in it. Never been in it. Yeah, Jamie doesn't sleep. Absolutely, yep. But this has been out, that's the thing, ETS2 has been out for many years. And they're constantly updating it. And I need to change gear, there we go. I'm glad I'm not paying for the fuel. Right, what do we got? Kazaki said, spending my money in Elite, only have 100 million. Yeah, I've got VR, I've got the Rift S, and I can sometimes spend hours just mining. Really love the atmosphere. Really love the atmosphere of it. But I used to do the opal mining, and that's how I actually was able to bump up my credits so much. Been playing a long time. Yes, I'm sure you have, mate. It never ceases to amaze me, this game, Jamie. You know, it's absolutely enjoy it. LTDS for me. What is that? LT. Oh, diamonds, low temperature diamonds, Kazaki. Yes, yeah, that as well. I had to think what the acronym meant there. But yeah, it's been a long day here, and I'm hoping to get this finished. Oh, change gear, James. Hope to finish this today. And I think we'll actually manage it quite nicely, to be honest. As long as I don't get lost or miss my exit. I'm not quite sure what's worse. If you miss your exit, you know where you're supposed to go, but getting lost is... I don't know if you can get lost actually with this GPS, to be honest. Goblins who says Elite Dangerous, the space game. Yes. I mean, there's several space games out there. Like there's No Man's Sky, and there's that one from Roberts Industries. Robert RSI, Robert Space Industries. Star Citizen, that was the other one. But yeah, Elite Dangerous it was the one that was based on the 1980s game called Elite. Kazanki said was jumping several stars while watching you earlier. Nice. Whoa, exit. Nearly. Right. Don't stall going up this hill, James. Come on. That was close. That was close, guys. That could have been an extra hour onto my journey there, which I didn't want. I caught that just in time there. Yeah, you know, Elite Dangerous is another one of those that it's got a huge learning curve to actually get into it. But then once you've done it, it's like, I don't know, it all makes sense. But I remember when I first got Elite Dangerous, I thought, what am I doing here? And they say, well, you can do anything. And I'm going, but what am I doing? You know, in fact, I'm asking myself what I'm doing here. I missed the gears again. Yeah, thanks, man. It's that was pure luck. Yeah, trying to keep my momentum going up those hills, that's the hard part for me at the moment. Because I'm not reading the engine noise. So like I said, because I don't have my own truck, everyone has its own sounds, and it's like I'm just not reading the engine very well. Like, I know I'm labouring it a bit there, but I don't know, I'm in the green, so I'll leave it for now, I think. There we go. But yeah, there's definitely 6 hours. Yeah, we should be good. Alright, let this guy come over. Oh, where you going, dude? There we go. Oh, helicopter. I hope there's not an accident up there. So what have we got? Kozaki said exploration satisfaction's high on my list. Yeah, being first somewhere feels amazing. Yeah, I don't think I was ever first anywhere. I tried to get out of the bubble a lot, you know, around the Sol system. But I don't know. It's I just enjoy it, regardless. You know, I enjoy the whole thing about it. Yeah, this is starting to become tiring. Might have done a wee bit too much here. Right, is it this one? Hang on. Oh dear. This is where I always end up. Yeah, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, look at that car on the grass. Man, we're heading into night again. This has been a long day. Goblin says, I played an old game of this kind, Privateer. Yes, that is a cracking, mate. That's a classic game as well. Privateer 2, yes. See, there's lots of the older games that, you know, the graphics aren't as good as what you have today, but the fun element of the game was still there. You go, mate. I was looking at one earlier today, and it was, oh, what the heck was it called? It wasn't Privateer. Yeah, I like the old games too, mate. It's, and again, you know, I mean, this is probably 8-9 years old. You know, Euro Truck Simulator. I think it was at 2012. Came out, I think so, something like that. So I think I've caught up with the chat there, guys and girls. If I've missed anything, please let me know, and or please feel free to type it in again, and I'll read it. But Scorpio 49, I've not heard most of the games you're talking about. Ah, okay. Yeah, you know, it's a lot of these games are older classics. It's some of them are even DOS games, I think. I'm not sure about Privateer though. Yes, Kazaki said he's dumped too much money on Star Citizen. You know what? I was part of the Kickstarter for Star Citizen at the same time as the Kickstarter for Elite Dangerous, and I they have had hundreds of millions of dollars, and I'm not criticizing their business scheme. I mean, they've made the money for it, but I gave up on it. I don't even know if it's actually out there and as an alpha or a beta, because I actually stopped waiting, and I know Elite Dangerous made a lot less money, and yeah, I had so much more fun because it was out almost, you know, when they said it was going to be. Bear with me now, mate. How long do you have left on your cargo? How do you mean, my friend? Jamie, how do you mean? You mean, is there a... How long before the delivery, or... If you can elaborate that, mate. Elaborate the question, please. Because at the moment I've got 5 hours game time to my destination, if that's what you were asking, mate. So probably 20-30 minutes real time, as long as I don't get lost. Command and Conquer, says Scorpio 49. Yeah, they're classic games again, mate. Yeah, with the delivery. Yeah, it looks like it's 5 hours, mate, game time. Let's stick it in 3. I'm loving looking at the lights and the mirrors there. Beautiful. But yeah, it's been a long day. I've done a couple of long journeys and a short one earlier, and it's like it's starting to feel tiring. I feel like I've been on the road for days here. It's yeah, dip my lights, my friend. There we go. Oh. And I'll catch up with your comments in a moment, guys. So I'm going to have to blind everybody, otherwise I'm never going to see anything. What have we got? Just getting on the boat, says Jamie. Nice, okay. MSFS has me hooked. You know what, it does me too. It just I never seem to have time to do it. I've spent a fair time getting it all up and running and working, but I just never seem to have time to play it. I'm either in the truck simulators or the bus or train. You know, Train Simulator 2021 is one that really takes up my time at the moment as well. And I haven't taken off since February this year in an aircraft. You know, I've got it all up and running and working, but then I said, okay, then I'll jump in a truck. Alright, how about for fuel? Gotta keep my eyes on the fuel. Last thing I want to do is run out of fuel. So Elite Odyssey just came out. Yes, I saw that Kazaki flyer. First person add-on, the spaceship's not bought it yet. I haven't bought it yet either. There's a lot of things that doesn't seem right, but that never puts me off, because I mean, I'm going to buy it anyway, I know that. Whatever isn't working they'll fix. But yeah, I'm intrigued to look at that as well. I mean, my VR headset is literally 3 feet in front of me on the desk. Budapest discovered. Wow. This is very nice. But yeah, Elite Odyssey I'll probably get as well. Because I actually got Elite Dangerous when it came out in 2013. Wow, was it really 2013? Yeah, it is Kazaki Flyer. He says it's teething like MFSF. Yes, Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yeah, it really is, mate. It's and you know, I mean, I'm sure whatever's wrong they are going to fix it. And you know, I would never say I'm not going to buy it because it's broken. I mean, you know, I'm going to buy it eventually, so I might as well just buy it whenever I'm ready, and that'll probably maybe next weekend or sometime during the week perhaps. Goblin says, I play and read about games since the beginning of the 90s. Nice. So I've seen a lot of them. Yeah. I still have my original Amiga 2000. And classic games on there as well. Right. Oh, whoa! I thought that bike was going to get hit then. So Jamie said, was thinking about going live on this, but not sure how to. What do you mean, Jamie? You mean streaming Euro Truck Simulator, or? Scorpio said was in Buddhist years ago before they joined the Euro. Ah, okay. I'm really enjoying this driving the inner city stuff here. It's it is time consuming, you know, traffic lights, start stop traffic, etc., but I'm enjoying it. It's I wonder if I can get round here. Right, stay there, stay there. Expect results. There we go. I know, overtaken on the wrong side. But I'm overtaking somebody. That's a first. The good thing now is that all games are made working on Windows 10. Yeah, I take it then you've heard of good old games in Goblin Zeus. I've probably got like 300 games on GOG as well that I never play. I like the old retro. I say retro, but I'm talking about the RPGs like Baldur's Gate, Neverwinter Nights, those sort of things. Really like those. And my favourite of all time, ooh, hang on, where's he gone? Is Dungeon Siege. And I've probably completed that about 5 times. I just love it. To me, that's a beautiful RPG game. Right, 3 hours. Yep, 10 or 50 minutes, guys and girls, and we should be home. And I'll have a beer after this, actually. Mind you, if I could reach the Scotch, I'd be... which is in the cabinet behind me, I'd probably have a Scotch. Quake, yes, there's another one. You know, Quake and Doom and Heretic. Do you guys remember Heretic? That was around the same era as Quake. And Hexen, that was the other one, wasn't it? Yeah, man. If we could see then what we can see now, you know? Yeah, Quake 3 I never really got into. Not Quake 3. What is it called? I can't remember the name. It came out with the 3rd version. I can't remember the name of it now. Doom 3, that was it. Didn't really like it. To me, it was... I know it is a shoot 'em up, but to me, Doom 3 was too gory, you know? I didn't enjoy it, in other words. It was too... not my thing, you know? Not my thing, really. Yeah, the chicken gun, yep. Yeah, now look at me, I'm driving a truck. And I need to change gear. There we go. Oh dear, I will be glad when this is over. Yeah, that's it, and that's a good way to word it. It's not so enjoyable. You know, I've got nothing against those games whatsoever. But again, it was just too different. And it was like Dungeon Siege. Dungeon Siege 1 and 2 were from the same developer. And then Dungeon Siege 3 came out, and it was a completely different game. And I played it to a certain point, then I could never get beyond that. But I enjoyed it. Serious Sam, I've never heard of Goblin Zeus. Never heard of that one, mate. Wow, this is a bumpy road. You can feel it through the steering wheel here. Oh, speeding. So this is wonderful. I just want to thank everybody that's been on the stream since the beginning, which is the majority of you out there, and I just want to say thank you very much. It's indeed my pleasure to have your company, and I hope you're enjoying this. I'm finding it tiring, but that's my own fault because I did too many journeys one after the other. But that's all right. Oh, here the speed bumps. Hear it? Not speed bumps. The Crazy Game Serious Sam. Ah, okay. Doom 3 creeped me out in the dark. Surround sound. Yeah, it was creepy, and I don't like creepy sort of games like that. The ones that are just, I don't know. They don't work well with me. Scorpio 49 says, I remember typing out an old basic program. An old Amstrad CPC. Yes. Formula 1 from Computer Mag. Hey, we've all done it, mate. Well, us older people have done it all. It's I learned how to program in 6502 assembly language, if you want sad. I used to actually write programs that would actually take a disk-based program or a tape-based program, move it into memory, and then actually move it to a different part of memory so it would actually run if I had a disk operating system. So I'd write little assembly language programs to do that, you know. But when you've got a computer that's got 32K memory, I think there was like 3 registers. There was an accumulator and an X and a Y register, and there was a couple of other things, arithmetic logic units and stuff like that. But to me, I mean, this was in the 1980s, and that's how I started learning programming. Kazaki says, still have the Serious Sam around. Ah, okay. I'm going to have to actually have a look and see what that's all about. But yeah, basic programming, you know what, it was good because it got you to understand the logic, it got you to understand looping, values, variables, string variables, numeric variables. I'm not going to say floating point because things like that were... I'm not sure if a lot of the basics even had floating point maths in it, but... Alrighty. Getting close, guys. 2 hours and 30 minutes game time. Oh, and this truck's going to go way too slow. It's second thing I've overtaken today. I'm on a roll here. I'm on a roll, and as long as I don't run out of fuel. Sam was a Duke Nukem copy. Ah, right, gotcha. And I like the earlier versions of Duke Nukem as well. Beautiful game. Oh, please drive on the right side of the road. Dang it. Oh, right. Nearly missed that. Nearly missed that there. Righty. I think I just got a fine then. Which was rather good actually. The rain more difficult to drive at night, yes. But in Truck Simulator the lighting is so good, I enjoy it. If this was... Come on, get forward a bit, James. If this was Fernbus or the bus... Oh, hang on. If this was Fernbus, then I would panic because you cannot see a thing. Checking your documents. Oh, it's a border check. Hope he's not going to tell me I haven't. Everything's in order, have a nice journey. Wow! I had no idea the game even did this. I'm glad I did not miss that border checkpoint. I really love how this captures the atmosphere of driving a truck though. Or driving at night and driving through various borders and checkpoints. Right, let's have a quick look at the map, guys and girls, and let's see how far we got to go. Wow, when you think wow, look at that. We've done 9/10 of the journey. Yeah, border check, nice, absolutely goblin. Look at that, we've done 9/10 of it. We're nearly there, bar the shouting, so let's keep on going. I thought for a minute I was actually going to stop this a little while back there, because again, I'm just getting a bit of a sore back. I'm slouching in my chair. But yeah, there's a sense of satisfaction now of actually finishing this route. I'm feeling rather pleased if it... Well, let's get there. Let's get there. I've done this before and got lost, so... 20 mile an hour because it's a border crossing. Jamie says, yeah, it happened to me like 4 hours ago. Aha. Serbia. Wow. Nice. Honestly, I'm really enjoying visiting some of these historical places. Just don't get lost, Seamus. Don't get lost. And don't run out of fuel. Don't run out of fuel and don't get lost. There we go. But yeah, some of the things that I've seen since I started playing Euro Truck Simulator years ago, and I stopped for years as well. Alright, going the right way, okay. I think we're good. Yeah, no lights. But it really is incredible what they've done with it. Oh, wrong side of the road. Sorry, my friend. Right. Does fuel use transfer to the next job? No, because this is a rented truck. The people that are paying me to do the job, actually, it's their truck. So they pay for the fuel as well. But I think if this was my own truck, it probably would. Which way is that going? I never know what flashing amber means. Okay, it means give way. Okay. No, because it's not my fuel, Scorpio. Sorry, it's not my money. Whenever I buy fuel in a rented truck, the employer actually pays for the fuel. But I'm thinking I might actually get some fuel in a minute. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's get some fuel. And I missed the curb. Nice one. Yeah, in fact, I'll show you now, actually, mate. I'll show you now exactly what happens. So I'll pull in here. Handbrake, engine off. And I've got the X key on my wheel, and it'll give me a bill in a moment. Right, so that's 553 euros, and I'm going to start the engine. It'll come up actually in the GPS, and it'll say that your employer will actually pay for the money, or it should do anyway. Handbrake off, into gear. Yeah, your fuel expenses are covered by your employer. I'm hoping this will get me back to where I need to go. Oh, look at that scenery in front. That's beautiful. As long as I don't get stuck in here, I'll be okay. Nice. Oh, car. Speed bump. Car. Oh. There we go. Yeah, wish me luck getting out of here. Yeah, Jamie, yeah, you've got your own trucks and trailers. Yeah, at the moment, like I'm saying, I'm quite enjoying just taking these jobs, and I don't have any trucks of my own at the moment, but you know, that'll come soon. That'll come soon enough, mate. But now, just need to finish this journey. Whoa! Did I miss the post? Yeah. Alright, what's going on here? Oh, it's not moving. I'm going to come out. Oh dear, I tell you, this has been a long day driving. Get some Christopher and Lisa, yeah. Yep, too late, I forgot, mate, I'm out the petrol station. I didn't get any donuts or coffee either, actually, so... Right, quick scan of the map here. I tell you, I will really be glad when this is over. 10 minutes and we'll be done, I think. 10 minutes and we'll be finished. So I think, like I think I've caught up here on the chat. Yeah, so did that make sense, Scorpio 49? Like saying when you're in a truck that comes with a job, your employer pays for it. But if it was my truck, then I'd have to pay for it myself. You'll soon be as big as FedEx at this rate, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I do need to start getting my own fleet together, but yeah, it's all good at the moment. So we've got ourselves a convoy here. So considering the length of the journey, I'm not complaining that I had a couple of minor incidents, shall we say, like speeding. And that car that ran into me back there that Diesel Dan saw. Ah, looks like this is the main route through town. But yeah, as much as I'm enjoying this, it really is beautiful to see. So Jamie says, got 10 trucks and trailers. Nice one, mate. And that's the thing about this, is it's like any simulator. It's you can get out of it as much as you put into it, as you say. And there's the rain stopped, so let's turn these off. Blasterman, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you again. We're actually near the end of the journey. This was even longer than yesterday's journey. Yeah, this is even longer than the one yesterday. I think this was like 13 hours or something. And in fact, I'll just show you, mate. Very kind of you to stop by, so I'll just do a quick show you. So there we go. We came... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's the rest of my journey? Ah, it's not showing it. Never mind, it's only showing me what's left. But yeah, here we are. We're heading out to Osijek. And you know what? Tell you what, just while we're here, give me a second. Here we are. Here we are. Let's show you, mate. Yeah. There we go. Poland to Croatia. So we're in Hungary at the moment, but there we go. Osijek in Croatia. So that's all trip time 15.5 hours. 15.5 hours. So yeah, this is definitely and we're taking milk to Croatia. So let's resume this. So we're nearly finished actually, but it's very kind of you to stop by again today, mate. So yeah, it's a bit late for you, my friend. It's what are you doing up this late? Or are you just you don't sleep well, or? Goblin Zeus says quite an adventure. Yes, it really has been. And let's say, I think next time if I do something like this, I probably won't try and do 3 journeys in the same day, you know. Ah, okay, nice. So you're making the most of it, mate. You know, when I was younger, I used to stay up till 2, 3 in the morning just reading. And back to what we were talking about yesterday, I'd be sitting there reading electronic books at 2 o'clock in the morning. And I remember looking at 2 transistor radio sets and things like that, and crystal radios, and to me that was my idea of fun, you know, at 2 o'clock in the morning. Didn't have tablets and iPads then, mate, you know. But yeah, so let's say you're very welcome, Blasterman. Let's say it's very kind of you to stop by. And after this is going to be the end of the journey for me today. And hopefully I don't make a pig's ear of it, or get lost, or stuck, or... Oh, wrong gear. Wrong gear, I don't mind. I just put that down to bad driving. Yes, absolutely, mate. But at least I got the fuel. I didn't run out of fuel, so I'm happy about that. Ooh. There we go. More customs documentation. Right. Checking documentation. Yeah, as I said yesterday, I've actually turned off the fatigue in ETS, so hopefully I never get checked for that, saying that you haven't taken a rest, you know. But yeah, I've actually achieved what I was trying to do yesterday, and that's head further south. And with this journey here, it's allowed me to do it. So, and give me some more cash, and give me some more experience, and allow me to travel further again, you know. And another one. You know, I can imagine it must be like this in real life, you know, with all the border checks and everything. Man, I'm loving that night lighting. Just look at it. Absolutely wonderful. So Blasterman says, yeah, once you leave the EU border, checks are quite common. Yeah. Yeah, as I said yesterday, is that, I mean, I used to travel all around Europe, and it was a nightmare, because, I mean, I was considered commercial, so we had to stop at every single checkpoint, and it was... I mean, it was a necessary evil. I'm not complaining about it, but it, you know, it's like you get started, you stop, you start, stop, start, stop, and it was becoming, it was tiresome. You know, look at those buildings. Nice, 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 nice. Goodness me, does this not feel like a little tiny country road? Right, so 5 or 10 minutes and we'll be done, guys and girls. 5 or 10 minutes. My back. Yes, I think that's something I need to work on. Now that I'm doing a lot of this driving sims, is to sort out my chair a wee bit better. Let's keep it in third. Alright, there's a motorbike, so let's stick it in first. Alright, so Scorpio says, I'm not sure there are so many border checks in the Eurozone, that's the essence of the community. Yeah, I mean, when I was driving, oops, hang on, let me find a gear and stick to it. There we go. Things were starting to ease off quite a lot, actually. Things were starting to ease off quite a lot. This was a few years ago now. But the fact that they've got it in the game, I think, is good. You know, it's. I'm not expecting them to be true to life with things like that. It represents border crossings, you know, and I think it still looks good. It does not detract from the sim in any shape or form, I think. Nearly there, guys and girls, nearly there. Been a long day, long day. Right, now then, is it this one? Yes, okay. So Serbia officially applied for European Union membership in 2009. A session negotiations is currently going on. Aha, okay. Tram. Wow. I'm assuming they have a right of way. Where's that motorbike? Can't see it, we're good to go. Okay. I must admit, this has given me a huge amount of practice on getting the right gears, even though I still make make a lot of mistakes with it. It's definitely get me used to using the SKRS anyway. I can see the finish point. I can see the finish point. And yes, there is a sign of excitement. But I've got a cold beer in the fridge upstairs. It says, Seamus, you need a cold beer. Nice one, Jamie. Just finishing your delivery. Cool one, mate. Right. Oh, there we go. Find the gear, James. There we go. Yeah, and I think the other minor infraction I did was I was driving on the wrong side of the road. So really overall I don't think I've lost too much credits or too many euros on this journey. But I can imagine what it must be like, you know, when you're a long distance truck driver and you get to your final destination. You know, that feeling of, whoa, you know, done it, got there, time for a break. It's because that's what I'm feeling right now, actually. Oh, come on. that changed just as I got through. Ah, well. So I've lost about 1,000 credits, 1,000 euros this journey. 2 red lights, 1 speeding. One of them, that Mini crashed into the side of me. So, yes, get this journey over with. And like I said, I'm not gonna get too excited till the engine's off and I got me money. Ah, nice one. Yeah, I took that way too wide. Nearly there, folks, nearly there. 2 more right hands and a left hander I think we've got to go. Oh dear, 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 dear. Why is it the last part of a journey seems to take forever? Aussie Jack. You left the city, yes. Right. Okay, so where is... Oh, here we are. See, this is when track hour would be good, just to be able to do those little looks out over your left shoulder, you know? Wow, that was awesome. That was absolutely enjoyable. You know, again, it was like the challenge. It was like I was getting tired. I wanted to get it finished. Oh. Nope, you're in neutral, James. Come on. Yeah, no. Oh, there we go. Right, neutral. Handbrake on. Lower the trailer. Oh, my poor back. Excellent. Would you look at that? Oh, right. I thought I was going. So close, and yet so far. Any milk to spare for my bedtime cocoa, Seamus? 20,000 euros. Yeah, that was a heck of a journey, though. Heck of a journey. 615 mile. And the milk was still... Yeah, I thought we were going to get one more bonus point there, but never mind. Right, so there we have it. Let's say I've got enough money to buy a truck. Will I? Who knows? You have to come back and watch the next one. So I want to thank everybody for staying with me all this time. It's been my absolute pleasure to have you there and chatting away. And apologise if I didn't get to all the chat, but I think I covered everybody. And for those of you that followed and subscribed tonight, thank you very much. If you haven't followed my channel and you would like to see some more, please hit the follow button. But I think everybody out there at the moment already has. So I just want to wish everybody a good night, and I'll catch you again in the next one. So until we meet again, take care. And Scorpio, thanks very much, mate. And Blastamine, everybody out there, Kozaki Flyer, take care, guys. And I'll see you around soon. Bye-bye for now.
It's plain and simple, dear. I'll still be here when you're gone. You gather souvenirs, but I will never be your pawn. Your pawn. Your pawn. My love wasn't ever a game. I lay my cards out on the table. There's nothing to gamble away, but I can promise that you'll never be the same. But I can promise that you'll never be the same. You can double down. I'll still be a proud haven for your love is never love. A river through your bluff, I will be enough, enough, enough. My love wasn't ever a game. I lay my cards out on the table. There's nothing to gamble away, but I can promise that you'll never be the same. Something you can never take, but it's not uncommon to forsake. Got a chronic urge to complicate. Think of love like a friend, not an enemy. Feeling I have nothing left to hide. I'll say, but you know it when it's right. Keep it simple now, living it before I die. Think of love like a friend,